This video is going to show you how to multiply two-digit numbers by a one-digit number. And there are a couple different ways to do this. Two ways to multiply. The first way to multiply a two-digit number by a single-digit number is called using a partial product. You're going to get part of the product and keep going until you get the whole product. We know that a product is the answer to a multiplication problem. When you multiply two numbers together, you get a product. So we're going to work towards that product a little bit at a time. Partial means part. When you set up the equation, my equation here is 16 times 5. And it's easiest when you're multiplying double digits to go up and down. 16 times 5. So write your problem vertically. So I'm going to multiply 16 times 5. First thing I'm going to do is multiply the numbers in my ones place. So here you can see I've multiplied 5 times 6, and that gives me 30. Step 2, I'm going to multiply the digits in the tens place. So now I'm looking at 5 times 1. Well, this is really 5 times 10 because this number is in the tens place. So it's the same as 5 times 10, which will give me 50. So these are the parts of my products. This is a product, this is a product, but it's only part of my final product. So multiply the numbers in the ones, you get 30. Multiply the numbers in the tens, remember this is the same as the 10. 5 times 10 is 50, so I have 30, 50. Step 3, I'm going to add those two products. So 30 plus 50 is 80, so 16 times 5 is 80. So let's try to solve a couple using partial products. So here's another example. Now, remember, you're going to start with the digit in the ones place. So if I start here, I'm going to say 7 times 2 is 14. Now remember, this time it's really 7 times 40 because my 4 is in the tens place. 7 times 40 is 280. Then I'm going to add 4 plus 0 is 4. 8 plus 1 is 9. And then I'm going to bring down my 2. So I've multiplied the numbers in the ones place. This is 7 times 2. Then multiply 7 times the number in the tens place. That's going to be 40. Well, that's easy. If I know this, 7 times 0, 7 times 4, that's here, and then just add. So 42 times 7 is 294. One more time, using partial products, two digits by one digit. And if you want to stop the video here and try it yourself and then start it back and see if you did it correctly. Alright, so now let's do it together. I'm going to multiply the numbers in my ones place. 3 times 9 is 27. Then it's not 3 times 8. 8's in the tens place, so it's 3 times 80. 3 times 80 is 240. Then all I have to do here is add. 7 plus 0 is 7. 2 plus 4 is 6. Bring down my 2. Because remember, 3 times 9 is 27. And this is really 3 times 80. And I can work it out over here. 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 8 is 24. Okay, so that's one way to solve, and you can use partial products as you multiply bigger numbers also. So this is using partial products when you have a two-digit number times a one-digit number. All right, another way to solve these equations is by using regrouping. And you can do it either way, you'll get the same answers. When you regroup, step 1 is the same as partial products. You're going to multiply the numbers in the ones place. 5 times 6, I'm going to put my 0 and I'm going to carry the 3. Because if I look, I know that 5 times 6 is 30. The 0 is in the ones place, the 3 is in the tens place, so I can just go ahead and carry it over to my tens place. Step 2, I'm going to multiply the tens first. 5 times 1 is 5, and don't forget to add these 3 tens into your answer. 5 times 1 is 5, plus the 3 is 80. So 16 times 5 is 80. You always have to remember to go back and add these in when you carry them over. Alright, so let's try a couple more. If you want to stop the video here and try 23 times 5 and then start it back to see if you're right, you can do that now. Alright, so let's look at this. If I say 5 times 3 is 15, I'm going to put my 5, it's in my ones place, I'm going to carry the 1 in my tens place. Say 5 times 2 is 10, don't forget to add this in, 10 plus 1 is 11. So 23 times 5 is 115. Alright, so look at what you did there. And if you want to stop the video now and try 58 times 6, you can do that and then come back and we'll work it together. Alright, so let's work it. 6 times 8 is 48. Carry my 4 over the tens place. Then I say 6 times 5 is 30. I'm going to add this 4 in. 30 plus 4 is 34. So 58 times 6 is 348. You can use either way, partial product or regrouping. When you regroup, just remember to add in these tens that you've moved over to the tens place. Alright, good luck.